Yo, what's up? It's your boy Aaron Cole. You're watching the Pen Game 101. Keep it locked.
Yeah. Check the pin game, check the pin game. Got your favorite rappers going insane. Then we run the gauntlet like the end game. So what you waiting for? Check the pin game.
All right, welcome back to Pen Game 101. This is season 2, and kicking it off for us is Mr. Aaron Cole himself, who is right in front of me. You can't see him because I'm talking, and that's how we have the view. But he just dropped an album called 2 Up, 2 Down, and we're excited to get into it. We're switching up the format of the show, hopefully make it more interesting, more fun, a little more chaotic. So here we go. Aaron Cole, what's up, man?
Man, what up, bro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Aaron Cole, for everyone watching, just got married. So you're feeling better than most of the time, right?
Oh, God. I'm out the streets.
He's out the streets. He put a ring on it. So listen, we're going to start the show off with a game, and the game is called Build a Bar, and this is where Mr. Cutright is going to come into the fray. So Cutright, introduce yourself. Let Aaron know what Build a Bar is all about.
What's good? What's good? Hey, does anybody have a coat? Because I heard we got cold in here, bro. I'm shivering. It's cold in here, you know what I'm saying? What's good, my guy?
What up, bro?
Hey, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying? That you from Virginia where all they do is cook, macaroni and cheese, collard green jams, all that good Southern goodness, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Man, there's some super heavy lyrics. You got the clips out there. You know, Missy was out there with the trash bag on. I can't stand the rain. Your boy Colonel Jared Sanders out there, frying chicken and spitting bars. All that goodness, bro. You from the land of the spitters. And we done heard the catalog. You can spit, but this is the part where we put you to the test. It's 2 up, 2 down. You hope you don't get thumbs down. We gonna bring you around. What's good? What's good? Are you ready?
I guess. I don't know.
Hey, yo, listen, well, this is the Build a Bar. Well, all we're going to do, man, we're going to help you, sharpen your MC skills, show it off. I'm going to take your old school. I'm going to throw you a word. You know what I mean? And all you got to do is just come up with some bars over the joint. You know what I'm saying? So if I say, you got spaghetti, you can hit the 8 mile, knees weak, arms is heavy. Sweaty, you know what I mean? Don't be biting Eminem, though. We saying this joint is copyrighted, non-infringement, just in case you're trying to get on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
So I just go free flow.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you've been writing since you've been writing, so I already know you good with the off the top, like a wig and a wing. You can do it, my friend.
I'm a little bit, but I'm a writer. But all right, we'll see.
All right, listen, Aaron, you could go like, if you could get like 2 bars in, 2 like solid bars, he'll throw you the next word. Unless you're feeling it and you just keep going, then you just keep going.
So the first word I'm gonna throw you is Kalamazoo.
Hey, wait, Paul's running back. Bro, he said, I'm going to throw you a word like spaghetti. Then that man said Kalamazoo.
That's right, man.
What that mean?
Like Kalamazoo, you never hear Kalamazoo? It's a state. It's a state.
Nah, I'm a picky eater, so I don't know what that is. But
it's
all
a
right.
state.
It's a city. First of all, it's a city.
A state. I thought you said
it's a city and a state.
I thought you said a steak.
Oh, nah.
All right. A state. Kalamazoo. That's crazy.
Is it in Missouri? Is it in Missouri?
All right.
Listen, it's not a state. It's a city in a state.
That's what I was saying, a city in Missouri.
That's not what you said. All right.
That's what you said, a state.
Listen, let's run the footage back.
It's a city in Missouri.
Yeah.
All right. You already know how I do. I go from city to city, call it Kalamazoo.
All right, okay.
Back on the top of the dome. I don't know, man. Next. That was a hard one to go first.
We know what, stretch it out. You know.
He said Kalamazoo.
All right, word. All right, check it out.
Let's go.
Next one, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. I called my pops. He said he always proud of me. Going down the street and all the kids saying, dang, ain't got no beat or nothing. Hold up. I called my pops and he always said he proud of me. I'm always watching Star Wars, the Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Oh, you done stacked it up. Okay, I see you.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I wasn't prepared for this. I thought I was talking about the album. Let's go. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, we gonna get there, but these the speed bump. These the speed.
Okay, all right, man. All right.
All right, yo, next one, Body Slam.
I grew up watching WWE Raw. Now when I spit around, they be like, "Oh, he raw."
Okay.
Going off the top of the dome is A Cole. You know how I flow. Going off the top of the dome. One of my favorite wrestlers was Batista. Dang. I'm trying to make a whole scheme. One of my favorite songs was Batista.
They called him the Beast.
Not a lot of words that rhyme with Batista.
Okay.
Now I tell them that they can't see me. I'm John Cena. I think they get it confused of who I am when I get on the track. I just get it with a body slam.
Okay. Word.
Yo, you know, it took you a while to get. I was like, when's he gonna get the word? That reminded me of like when a kid gets in trouble and you ask him like, why'd you do that? And they'll tell you anything.
I was trying to make a whole scheme.
And they were like, but that's not what I asked you.
But you was scheming, bro. I see you doing Batista, John Cena. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With body slam, you took the word. That's what writers do, bro. It's upper echelon, bro. You gotta understand.
He's giving you some hard words. That God bless.
I mean,
God bless with this next one.
Yo, son, extraterrestrial.
Oh, snap. Extraterrestrial. What does that mean?
Alien.
It's an alien. E.T.
E.T. phone.
All right. Extraterrestrial. There's not even words that rhyme with that.
Yeah.
Celestial.
Yes, celestial. Say your rhymes are like a kid. I don't mess with it, like vegetables. Yeah, whatever, you know, Jesus, you're a comforter, I'm finna rest in you. All right. So let's look. We can skip over extra words. The last one is cool, I think. Kyrie Irving.
Okay, man. I just dropped 2 up, 2 down, and they say it's the best. When I look into my word, God said, let down your nets. So so I really don't like the Nets. I'm a Bulls fan for life. My fan from Chicago, so you know I had to do it right. Dang. Kyrie Irving. Bird. Okay. Blah, whatever I just said. And then I hope you heard me. I got way too many handles like Kyrie Irving.
Okay, all right. You know, look, the race is not given to the swift, but to him who endureth to the end. Sir, you have endured to the end. Mr. Cole, thank you so much. Well, our house is now a bar because you have built it. Sir, thank you. You have survived the first.
All right, that was rough.
and that's the show. Thank you.
All right.
All right, man. You know, you gave it your best. Yeah, I know you weren't expecting this, and that's why. Yep. That's why we do it. We gotta get.
We here.
We gotta get the artists. All right, so are you ready now? Are you like officially broken in?
I guess. Yeah. Let's go. We got more games like that.
Nah, we got other games, but they won't be that crazy. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna hit you with some questions about the project, you know, the album, things you actually know about. So Luke, lead us off.
So my first question, this is just after listening to this album. Talk about how your mom taught you how to rap. Like, can she actually spit?
Nah, so my uncle was a Christian rapper, like just in the area. And so he was writing my stuff. And then there's a video online of where my mom was teaching me the rap that he wrote. So like my mom was breaking it down for me. And it was my mom, my dad was recording, and my mom was, you know what I'm saying, in a house gown, whatever, teaching me to rap, getting frustrated because I was like 3 years old, you know what I'm saying? And my pops was just cracking up at me. So yeah, that's when she was saying like she taught me how to rap. So
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, like when I was younger, because I started rapping when I was 3. And so my uncle was writing my stuff till I was about 7. Then he moved away, had twin boys, got married and all that. I like chilled for a while, and then when I turned 12, that's when I got saved for myself because I grew up in church. And so that's when I say about 12 when I got a relationship with God for myself. And so that's when I started like figuring out how to write and stuff for myself. So yeah, I've been writing ever since.
Then you've been writing a song a day, right? I
Okay.
remember you told me that you did that for a while, right?
Yeah. So when I about 14, 15, my pops challenged me to do a song a day. So I was doing that for, I don't know, like a few months, like a song a day. It was crazy. And then when I moved to Nashville, it was kind of like, it was like normal. Like I was in the studio every day, and so I was just making a song a day.
So you mentioned the word, I believe it was relationship, just a few seconds ago in passing. And this is actually one of the comments that I want to talk to you about, because you're bringing out two of your friends, Paris Chris and Not Clyde, with you for the upcoming 2 Up 2 Down tour, who you also collaborated with on Water For Me last year.
Yeah.
And I think if there's one thing that's really clear with your generation of CHH artists, so I'm talking Paris Chris, Not Clyde, Indie Tribe, What Up RG, 1K Few, it's that you guys have a huge collaborative spirit about you. You guys are always making music together. You guys are always interacting with one another.
Yeah.
So I think what I wanted to ask you is, can you talk to us a little bit about the heart in creating together and where competition comes into play in any of your relationships?
Yeah. So yeah, I would say like early on, like before 2019, like I was straight competition. Like I was like, I really didn't have a lot of friends. Like I had a couple like deal and stuff like that, but I was just straight competition. Like if you was in my age bracket, like I was trying to kill you. Not even age bracket, but like, you know what I'm saying, a newcomer. Like I was trying to destroy you. And then I say about Not By Chance time when I dropped my first album, I just kind of had a different like approach. Like different people were talking to me, and I just kind of grew in that area. And so I just started spending a lot of time with them. And then at first, like Paris was probably the first guy that like I really got close with. Everyone else I'm close with, but like Paris was in my wedding type stuff. So we just got close quick. And yeah, I think it's just natural. Like now, like we kind of just know like we all have different lanes, and like I think we're kind of comfortable in what we do, the lanes that we have. Like RG has I don't make no type of music like RG. RG don't make no type of music like Dill. You know what I'm saying? They don't make music like me. So yeah, I just think it's kind of like us realizing that, and also like taking notes from like the OGs and stuff, because that's something that Derek been telling me from the grit. Like, man, like y'all gotta come together, whatever. And I wasn't trying to hear it. Like you can act like I was not trying to hear it. I was like, man, I'm cool. I'm about to just be doing my thing. But I think it's all going to that now. So it's dope. It's dope.
It's really funny you mentioned that, because I was going to say back in 2018 when I did that interview with you, when we were talking about collaboration, this is an exact quote, what you told me. You said, I ain't with the foolery. I'm not compromising. I'm in my own lane. You don't ever see me just being with someone because it's cool. I'm really in my own lane. I'm happy about that. I don't have to be seen with anyone's favorite rapper to know my worth to God. That's the place I'm trying to stay. Still giving people God, still giving people my life, all that, and giving people hope. So I was going to ask you what changed, but you just explained it. So it's funny. And it is funny that you mentioned, go ahead.
I sound mad in that for sure, but I still, some of that is still true though. Like, I think at that time, like, because all of us younger was coming up, like the new generation, like, I feel like a lot of people was just like looking for cosigns, and because I didn't have those certain cosigns and CHH or whatever, people saw me differently, and so I was definitely tight about it. But I think now, yeah, like you said, like what changed is just like growth, like getting older. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was 19, so I'm like 22, 23 now. It's like, I know that's not a big difference, but to me, like, it's just it's a big difference because I've grown a lot in the past years. And so I think the best thing that I've done is like collaborate on music, because before it was just all me, like me and the producer. Like I don't want to hear a word that you have to say about a song that I'm doing or nothing. Like that's how it was. But now, not like that. Like I feel like music is collaboratory, so it's dope. I like doing music, like collaborating with people.
Yeah, and the trajectory like lines up perfectly because you came to that Rapzilla event that we had did in Atlanta when
Right.
Not By Chance came out.
Yeah,
and I interviewed you on the rooftop, and you were like super promo mode. Every time I ask you a question, you were like, "Oh, by the way, Not By Chance, Not By Chance, Not By Chance." But you know, there were so many other rappers there, and you were like among everybody and talking, and everybody performed, and then so many collaborations came out of that. So I was like, wow, like
that was literally
the point,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that was the point. That was the point. I had just came back because RG had just did St. Holy tour, and he invited me out to Miami. Like he just flew me out to Miami, or Orlando to like be a special guest or whatever. And so I was just chilling with them all out there. I drove with them to Atlanta for that event. So like at that moment, like that's when it was changing for me. Like, so that's crazy.
Yeah, that's dope. Glad we could be a small part of your maturing into amazing collaborations.
For sure.
All right, cut.
First, still speaking on collaborations, Mr. A. Ron.
Yes.
Yeah. We want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? You and Paris was collaborating on Above Me. You addressed some of the rah-rah that cats be talking, you know what I mean, across social media, and decided to know that you heard everything, but you decided to take the high road. Man, you so mature, you know what I'm saying? Now, you also talk a lot of GOAT talk on Twitter. You talk a lot of GOAT talk.
I talk a lot of GOAT talk.
Yeah, bro, as you have gathered.
Yes, sir.
But sometimes, you know what I mean, I'll be feeling, because, you know, you begin to accolade, you like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? But you can't do it like me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, when you gather so many accolades and you reach such a high level at such a young age, as an artist, how do you navigate the thin line between being confident and being prideful?
Yeah, so I think, like, so going back to, I'll address the two things you said. So the Twitter thing, like I do be getting tight because I be feeling like not y'all, because y'all Rapzilla don't be really doing no like list like that, except freshman list, which is like I'm not a freshman, so
you already made that. So like
yeah.
You've
So
been there
like,
already.
But there'd be sites that be like, I don't know, be talking about like top guys or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they just be forgetting about me type, you know what I'm saying? And so that's usually where that stems from. Like I'll see something and then I'll make a tweet. I might go back and delete it, but if I'm still feeling the next day, I'll keep it up. So that'd be the Twitter stuff. Like I'll be seeing lists and stuff like that, and I'll be like, bro, what is going on? Like, anyways, Above Me, I was like, I think wrapping it up of like where I'm at now. Like I think I said all I needed to say on Above Me. I'm like, yo, like it's all above me now. Like I felt this way, you know what I'm saying? I felt like y'all been asleep. I felt like I've done all these things and y'all kind of sleeping on it. But at the end of the day, which is answering your question of like confidence and prideful, it's like I know that God, you know what I'm saying? God is proud of me. So whatever people may say, whatever sites may say, whatever, I know God's proud of me of what I'm doing. And so I could just, you know what I'm saying, be confident of that and let the other stuff pass by me. So that's really what Above Me was about. Like just talking about getting to this new place of where like, okay, all this stuff is above me now. So yeah. Which is not to go back in, but like, it's a tricky line to do though. Like being confident and being prideful just because we're artists. Like everywhere we're going, people are telling us that we're dope, you know? So
I mean, facts. Plus, rap is a competitive sport. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you're on a record with somebody, you're not trying to be like, yo, I'm gonna be the wackest on there. You're like, nah,
yeah, I'm trying to be
the your boots, sir. I'm paused. You know what I mean? I'm finna roast.
Yeah.
They're gonna run my joint back. They're gonna go back to the lines, and it's really not you. It's really, I feel like as like an artist, it's not you trying to be prideful. It's you saying, I'm going to give God my best while I see my brother that I believe in his talent so much that I want to make sure that we keep pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Well, on a similar note to Cut's question, Aaron, on the song Front Row, you spit the line, "If I could, I would take the money without the fame." So I wanted to address that for a second, ask you, what was the moment where you realized there was a degree of celebrity to your artistry? It wasn't just this pure art form. And what effect did that realization have on the way that you've chosen to conduct yourself while making music?
Yeah, I think, I don't know what the point was where I felt like there was a point of celebrity, but I just know, like, writing that line, it was kind of like, I get sick of being on sometimes, you know? Like I went to the mall with my wife in Nashville, like, and I don't get stopped a lot, but like if I go to the mall, like I get stopped and I be kind of tight because I be in like my slides, you know what I'm saying? Like I be just trying to chill. Like I go to the grocery store, like, and unmatching like shorts and a hoodie, like I'm not trying to be taking pictures. So it's like sometimes it be just getting annoying. Like I like it sometimes, but sometimes it's just like, dang, like I just kind of want to not worry about if you know what I'm saying, there's someone there that I have to, cause perfect example. Like, so boom, I'm at this show like a month ago. Like I'm at this show, I'm chilling backstage, but it's one of those backstages where it's like you can kind of see us. Like so it's a doorway. So people are walking by, they're trying to see inside of the tent and stuff like that. And I'm kind of sitting in there dolo, but there's these two guys sitting there that's not supposed to be in there. Like they snuck in the tent. So I'm trying to be nice and all that stuff, but I kind of like got this defensive vibe because I'm like, man, they're not supposed to be in here. It's kind of weird because I got my band with me. They trying to change, like all that kind of vibe. And like fans walk by and they see me, and you know what I'm saying, they wave at me, I wave back, but I kind of just like focus on making sure my people is comfortable. And like it came back out later in the day, like they had got upset because I guess a facial expression I made, you know what I'm saying, when I waved at them, it was like I still waved at them, but a facial expression because I was focused on, you know, making sure my people was good, made them kind of feel some type of way. So I had to make that better. It's just stuff like that where it's like, man, I wouldn't have to worry about that if I, you know what I'm saying, wasn't famous or, you know. So it's like, I don't know, it's tough because I do feel like I'm called to be here, and you know what I'm saying, I love what I do, and I feel like God, you know what I'm saying, has me in this position for a reason. But sometimes it'd be like, man, I'll just get the money from my family and make music and not be famous, kind of thing. It'd be feeling like that. So
On Cook, you mentioned not wanting to end up like Lenny Cook. Can you explain to people who Lenny Cook is and why you don't want to go down that path?
do you know who Lenny Cook is?
Nah, bro, that's what they would ask.
Nah, I knew you was asking for the people, so I didn't know if you knew that. Okay.
I had to do the Google search beforehand. I was hoping you did Cut right. You did.
Bro, listen, you know my day is filled with rap, chicken, and comic books, bro. That's it.
Nah, it's all good. I was just checking because some people know, they just ask for the people, but
yeah, give for the people because most people probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, nah, a lot of people don't know, which I kind of like that. But so Lenny Cook was like ranked higher than LeBron James in high school. So like when LeBron was on same as the same area, Lenny Cook was ranked higher than him in high school. So there's this documentary on him. You can find it on YouTube. I think it's called Lenny or something like that. You can just look up Lenny Cook movie or whatever. But you see in the movie, which is crazy, he's from Virginia. So when I realized he was from Virginia, I was like, oh, I gotta do this. Because I had the idea, but I was like, being 202 now, I gotta do it. But I remember there was a point in time where I was getting like that teenage phase, and my pops was like just throwing me documentaries to watch. So I watched Benji, I watched the Lynn Bias John, and this was one of the ones. But in this movie, you see Lenny was at all the camps, you know what I'm saying, the ABCD camps, the Nike camps, the Adidas camps, you know, but he was like goofing around. So he wasn't going to work out. He wanted to party. Like you see all that. And so by the end of the movie, he enters for the draft and he doesn't get drafted. And then it shows in the end of the movie, like him like out of shape, you know what I'm saying? Like got a bunch of kids, and you know, he's going to see Mello at the in the Madison Square Garden, like because Mello used to look up Lenny Cook. So he went to the Madison Square Garden and saw Mello, and you know what I'm saying, Mello doing his thing while he in the Knicks, and Lenny looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so that was just scary for me because I was like, man, like bruh had all the potential in the world, but just because he didn't work, like didn't reach his full, you know what I'm saying, potential. And so that's why it's like I had to cook. I ain't want to end up like Lenny Cook. So it's like I don't want my potential. I don't want my, you know what I'm saying, the things that God placed in me. Because you can be talented all you want, but if you don't put that work with it, like you're not gonna make it anywhere. And so yeah, that's what the song is talking about. Like not getting comfortable, not letting my talent like outbeat my work ethic. All that. And then the other line of that is, which is you hear Jared Sanders at the beginning talking about like I'm from Virginia where ain't nothing to do but cook. That's a clip song called Virginia, where it's like I'm from Virginia where ain't nothing to do but cook. They was talking about drugs, but I'm like, I'm talking about cooking, like working, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Talking about legends like LeBron and now Lenny Cook, but also this idea of potential. I want to latch onto that for a second. So even though clearly the net of like who makes hip hop and where they're from has clearly expanded, it's not just like New York and California anymore. I'm not sure Virginia is at the top of anyone's mind when you ask them. But I see the way you looked. I no disrespect to Missy.
No, I was trying to hear what you were saying, but then it's not on everybody's list.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's not everyone. Virginia's not everyone's radar. No,
right.
No disrespect to Miss LA, no disrespect to Pharrell, no disrespect to the Clips at all.
Keep going.
Yeah, but what are some of the particular sort of regional experiences from growing up in VA that you carry into your music? And do you take notes from any of those legends like Missy, like the Clips, like Pharrell when you're creating?
Yeah, for sure. So I think for me it was kind of different because like growing up, going back to what we was talking about before, like I was kind of dolo. Like it wasn't really like a Virginia scene like when I was making music, as far as like in my area. So it was me and my pops. Like that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But far as like as I've gotten older and I realized like the people that's come from it, it's just crazy. Like it goes, and this might be controversial, but Chris Brown is from there. You know what I'm saying? Trey Songz is from there. Pharrell, like you said, Timbaland, Missy, Teddy Riley. Like there's so many people. And then go to sports, we got AI, the best point guard ever. And then we got Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? Like we got crazy people. And so I think as far as like musically, Virginia, like it's not really more so like I don't have Virginia sounding music, or I don't think Virginia has a sound of music. It's just more so like people that's come out of the city that's kind of made their own lane. And I think that's kind of what it is for me. Like, and I just wanted to put light on that because, you know, that's what besides showing love to Virginia, like the whole album is really talking about remembering where you came from. Because for me, like in 2020 when I started making the album, like I wanted to quit, like because like all the pandemic stuff and all that stuff, like I was like, man, like let me go get a real job, like all the people told me when I was, you know what I'm saying, going to high school. But I feel like that was because I was looking at what was in front of me, you know what I'm saying, instead of remembering where God brought me from. And so from there, like that's what helped me keep going, because it's like when you think about the things that God brought me from, it helps you keep going. So yeah, not to get on that road, but I hope I answered your question.
Absolutely, man. You're doing your home and your people proud.
Nah, appreciate it.
After leaving Virginia, you moved in with Cannon for a little bit, for a couple of years, right? In Nashville.
Yeah,
You're not. How do I know that? If you watch, you guys were like always together in lives. You guys were always like invading each other's lives. I think you told me that too. What I was gonna ask though is living with Cannon and having kind of like that older mentor at your disposal for a long time, helping you like grow into the man that's now married. You know, how important was that for you? If maybe it wasn't important, but like how did that whole thing like work out that like, became like a pivotal moment in your life?
Yeah. I think it was important in different ways, like probably not the way that you're thinking, but I think because of the season that it was important because my pops was like, I'm gone at 18. Like that was his whole thing. Like I had $1,000. That was it. And I moved. I asked Ken if I could stay with him. And he was like, yeah. So I paid Ken rent. So it was just like the season of like just figuring out everything. And not totally being solo, you know what I'm saying? I think it was important like that. Him and his wife like really helped me a lot just of learning things. And yeah, I think it's just regular life stuff rather than music stuff. So it's probably not the answer you were looking for.
No, that's actually what I was trying to get at. Like how, not that Cannon helped you become a man per se, but like,
but it was a very key point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you got to watch him interact with his wife, and now you get to be married.
Yeah, and well, I'll say this about Kenan, like I learned patience from Kenan because Kenan, like, he different when it comes to patience. Like I'm still not, like he was very patient a lot, like when dealing with his wife and all that stuff. Not to say Rich is crazy or nothing. I'm just saying like his level of patience and everything. He was just patient with her the whole way. So
throughout this album, I heard an underlying theme of being grateful for grace showing up in your life. Has it taken a while for you to land in a place of gratitude, and what's it been like to be able to share that journey in this way?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it took a while. I think just because of, like I said, growth and maturity, like just getting older and realizing like, man, like I'm not supposed to be here. And I know I said that, and if I can be honest, like I had a song Shouldn't Be Here, but I don't think it really resonated until now. And it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, of just like having relationships with, you know what I'm saying, artists and stuff like that. Like a part of that was prideful. Like a part of that was like, man, like I don't want to deal with these people because I'm too hot type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was definitely that type of vibe. And so when I was even thinking like, I talk about that a little bit in Chances. Like when I was thinking about that, I was just like, man, like some of these dudes don't even have to be friends with me because I probably like treated them a certain way, like coming up when, the whole nine. And so, yeah, I think I'm just at a place now where it's like, man, I'm grateful where God has me, and I'm grateful for where he's going to take me. And I think before I was on a wave of like, man, I'm grateful, but I'm just always looking for that next thing, you know what I'm saying? That next. Yeah. So
I had a question about, they can't choose a side, right? I feel like this is something that a lot of people can relate to. I think as people that, as we become more successful, it becomes easier not only to question the motives of those around you, but also your own motives, especially when social media comments tend to become the anchors on your heart. You kind of get to the place where you start to ask the hard questions as you find your center and recalibrate your way of thinking. How did the process of recalibration look for you?
Yeah. Yeah, man, Can't Choose a Side. I honestly didn't put it on the record. I didn't want to put it on the record at first because it was just one of those personal ones. Like I was just in my room and I wrote that song. I wrote that whole thing. And I think it's like you said, just a relatable factor. And it don't even have to be like success. For me, it was being successful and trying to really trying to help people and really trying to, build relationships with people. But some people just have terrible motives, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I can't tell if this person is for me or is this person just using me to get to the level that they want to get to, So that was the can't choose side for me. Like I can't choose, like, because there is a point of showing people grace, like God shows us grace, but it's like, where is that line? And I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, where's the line of showing these people grace and cutting these people off? Because it's like part of me, like old me, just want to cut people off, be like, oh, you show me who you are, like I'm good on you, but there is a part of me, which is, you know what I'm saying, the Holy Spirit in me of like, man, okay, there's some point where I have to show some grace. Because I just think like sometimes if you working with people or whatever, and they're kind of not at the position that they want to be, they look like not even on purpose, but they look at everything like, oh, this is my next shot, this is my next thing, you know what I'm saying? And it causes friction because I'm like, man, I'm just working, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, trying to have fun, I'm just trying to look out for everybody, whatever. And it gets to a place where it's like, man, nah, you ain't do this, like you ain't, and I'm like, oh, this kind of makes me feel like you just wanted this because you want to be at that level, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, retire off my record or something, you know? So yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about, but I feel like it could be anything. Like it's kind of like that movie, or not that movie, but movies and TV shows of like when they have an angel on one side and a demon on the other side, you gotta kind of figure out which one you want to choose that day. And so that's really what it's about. So yeah.
All right, man. That's the questions. Now it's game number 2.
All right.
Now we're gonna test your trivia on some things.
Oh, okay.
So Eli, let's go.
Yeah. All right, so Aaron, this is the part.
Wait, let me prepare. Is this CHH trivia or is this what?
So I was actually gonna get into that. This is gonna be a mix of trivia about Virginia,
Okay.
about your label, and a little bit about CHH.
Okay.
I
hope I don't fail in the Virginia, because that would be bad.
it's a little bit of a deep cut, so no shame if you do. Scale of 1 to 10, how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm like a 7, 8. I'm nervous.
Perfect. All right, we have 7 questions, so that works. All right,
bet.
Question 1. How many states border Virginia? And if you can't name how many, name as many as you can that do.
Is it 5?
It is 5. Can you name them?
Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I'm not gonna get this. I'm for sure not gonna get it. Tennessee. Is Kentucky on there?
Yep, Kentucky.
Okay. Let me think.
If you can get one more, and then I'll
Is it West Virginia?
West Virginia. Yeah, there you go. Call it right there.
Hey, okay, I'm kind of good. Crazy.
That's like the best first response to this
Give
game.
him the other 2. Give him the ones you missed.
What are we looking at? We're looking at North Carolina and Maryland.
I could have got those if I thought.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. Question 2. What is the primary color of Virginia's flag?
I want to say, I know what it looks like, but I want to say it's blue because
it is blue.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's like the blue, and then it's the white man putting his foot over the other white man on the floor.
All right, perfect. All right, I think this is gonna be the last Virginia question. All right, this one actually has a historical bend to it, so let's see. The first bank run by a woman named St. Luke Penny Savings Bank was founded in Richmond, Virginia in 1903. Who founded it? This was a super deep cut.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's not a person from Virginia, is it? Or is it?
I don't have that note. I don't know if she was from Virginia.
Okay. I don't know, bro. Ben Franklin.
So it was Maggie Lena Walker, who was also notably a Black woman who did it during Jim Crow segregation.
That's crazy. Wait, that's not like Madam C.J. Walker, right? Is that?
I actually don't know. It might be.
Okay. I don't know. That's crazy though. That's what's up.
It's pretty dope.
All right.
2 for 3. It's good. 2 for 3 is good. All right, so we'll transition a little bit into more music specific stuff. Let me give you a little bit of Goatee Records. So when was Goatee Records founded?
19. I want to say 80s. It's not 80s.
A little later.
It's 90s?
In the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know.
94.
94. I was gonna say 93. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was 80s for sure. That's crazy. All right, bet.
Trying to date your man Toby, bro.
Oh,
All right. Can you name 5 alumni from Goatee Records and 3 of your label mates?
Like name them separately.
Separately, yeah.
John Rubin, Ritz, Reliant K, Jamie Grace, and this counts because Finding Favor is not there anymore, so Finding Favor. And you can also go Holland 5-2, but she's not there anymore. So 3 of them, my label mates now, Tarian, Ryan Stevenson, and Cochran and Co.
Yes, sir. All right.
And another alumni, Verbs. You know the Verbs. No, Verbs was hard. Verbs was hard. He slept on it.
All right, let's move on. Okay, so Aaron, this is one you want to about. It's about your biggest achievement yet, or one of them at least. Last year, you won the Dove Award for New Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
Which other Christian hip hop artist won a Dove in 2014 for Best Artist overall, being the only one from the hip hop category to ever win Best Artist?
Oh, great.
It was great. Yeah, absolutely. All right, this one. That was an easy one. All right,
I'll help you out. I'll help you out here. I know all the answers to this one. Eli.
Yeah. This
Ask
one,
the question.
Justin's edition. I'm a little young for this one, so I'm gonna ask: can you sing the chorus of DC Talk's "I Love Rap Music"?
No, not happening.
Do you know it though?
No, it's not happening. All I know is Jesus Freak.
That's it.
Yeah, I didn't read DC Talk, brother.
Yeah, but I thought you'd go back. I mean,
I did. I watched a couple documentaries, but not to where I know I love rap or whatever the song is called.
You saw them perform on the cruise though, right? How was that?
That was hard though. That was fire. And I didn't know none of the songs. I knew Jesus Freak, but just the fact of like the nostalgia, because I looked at the like I said, I watched a couple documentaries and they was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jay Leno, whole nine, like, they were going stupid.
As big as we think like Lecrae is now for our space, like they were.
Yeah, they were way. So like being in that joint, and then they had a crazy like intro video, and then they came out. That joint was cold. But yeah, I don't know none of that song.
All right, so I just need to know, since you're around Toby all the time, on songs that Toby does rap, what do you think is his best rap verse?
His best rap verse?
Yeah. What song?
I don't know, but it's probably from that album, the orange cover where he's kind of like, orange.
That's his first one.
Probably that one, cause yeah, I be talking about. I talked to him about that on the John. He had some John on there that was kind of like a Lauryn Hill reference, and I was like, I didn't know he was doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say from that album. I don't know.
All right, I'll leave you alone. It's just me being old. All right, so here's now we're gonna do a little walkthrough on your album. You could be kind of brief about the songs because we're getting kind of late on the time. And we actually spoke about a few of the songs already, so we can skip over those. But you open the album with "Try Again," so can you talk a little bit about that song in particular?
Yeah, "Try Again." It's just kind of going through the whole concept of what I was talking about, and like really being grateful for God giving us chances, and you know what I'm saying, not getting it right on the first time, but being able to try again. So I'm trying to be brief. I could go for days about songs. So
yeah, I mean, you don't have to be super, like if you have something like poignant or like super important to tell about it or something that would be cool, like you could say that.
Yeah.
But
okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of, it's just like,
Yeah.
it was a way of like opening the album, setting the tone for the album in a different way. Cause I feel like I usually like, I've only had one other album, but like it's either like a song or, you know what I'm saying, like just bars. And so for me, it was just a different way to start the album musically, sonically. So yeah.
All right, dope. And we're very curious about, you know, what you have to say about Weapon. And depending on what your answer is, Cutright will have a follow-up question. So go ahead.
I already know. He's a troublemaker. I already know. Nah. So Weapon is really, if you look at it, it's about like your mind being a weapon. So on the first verse is more so about just like the negative side of my brain of like, man, this stuff happened and I could be way further if these things didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And just telling my story and telling like where I came from. And I don't know. I don't want to say totally negative because it kind of wraps up and I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, bring it full circle towards the end of the verse. But then it's like the second verse is really talking about like the positive side of your brain. It's like, which what I was talking about, like when I wanted to quit, like you have a negative and you have a positive of like, yo, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is how there's situations that happen, but I can choose to look positively at it and look at where, you know what I'm saying, these negative things that happen made me to who I am today. So yeah.
Word. When I heard Weapon, bro, you know what I mean? There was shots fired out there, man down.
Yeah.
Fitting title with how you open with the shout about the whole mixed bag situation. You know what I mean? I know that on the real, I know that things like that saying can strain relationships and change the way that you trust people in this industry.
Yeah.
The two questions that I had was, did your past label situation make you a little hesitant with regards to signing with Goatee? And the second question was, did Truth know about this record prior to its release, or were you addressing it in a way that Matthews 18:15-17 addresses, meaning speaking, that you spoke to him in private, you spoke with witnesses, and he wasn't trying to hear you, so you're airing it out to everybody type thing. You know what I mean?
So I'll answer the first question first, because honestly, y'all the first people to ask me about it. I think everybody's kind of been scared to ask about it.
I ain't scared, bro.
I already know. I knew when I first got on, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ask about it. But yeah, so I sent it to Truth before. And we talked about it. He wasn't really with it. But I just think for me, like, for the story's sake, like I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew the line was whatever. Like the people was gonna go crazy about the line, but really, it's really talking about the other stuff. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, if this would have happened how it should have happened, which is what I'm talking about, like negative side of my brain. If this would have happened like it should have happened, like dang, maybe I could have bought my mom's a house by now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could have, you know what I'm saying, paid my aunt back for all the, you know what I'm saying, sacrifices that she put on my life. Like it was more so about that. Like, dang, and then talking about right after, you know, I was saying like maybe I jumped the ball just signing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like God had grace on me getting out of that situation when he really probably didn't even want me in that situation, you know what I'm saying, in the first place. But he had grace on me for me to be able to get out, be able to get on Goatee, you know what I'm saying, like I am now. So that's really what the verse was about. Of course, everybody likes drama, so they gonna go to the line. But it's like really what it's about was what I was telling Truth. Like it's about that. It's about like, man, how we make certain decisions sometimes because we're not patient, because we want to do things our own way. And you know what I'm saying? Second verse is talking about like, hey, like God had grace on me because of where I'm at today, but sometimes it don't go out like that. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, yeah, I talked to him about it. He wasn't with it, but that's where like I had to do it for the story kind of thing. And it wasn't really like, to me, it wasn't really like Truth's per se, because you know what I'm saying, I signed because of Truth, of course, but it's like it's a whole corporation that goes into that inside of that. So it's like whatever. Answer your question about Goatee. I don't think I was hesitant to sign on goatee because I was just hungry and trying to get on, you know. So it was like when I got to the point where, because I had goatee first, and Toby was just saying like he wanted to not put me out till I was 18, and I wasn't with it. Again, rushing, not being patient, you know what I'm saying? So it's really a self-reflection thing on me. Like I wasn't being patient, so this ended up this way, you know what I'm saying? So I signed with Truth, and that didn't go how it was supposed to go, which God was teaching me a bunch of things, which is what I said in the song. And then God had grace on me because Toby just called back and was like, man, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be here, blah, 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 blah. And then I went through a whole artist development process, and then came out when I was 18 and right on time. So.
Dope, man. Thank you for sharing that. So we spoke about Above Me. We spoke about Front Row. So what about the song Chances?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that too, but
we can skip that one then. And we did Can't Choose a Side. We did all four of those. All right. So what about Leave Me?
Yeah, Leave Me probably my favorite. Not just because Jay Moss on that joint, like that joint crazy to me. He was just rocking with what I was doing, and so we kind of just connected. And I like to, like we were talking about before, like now I like to build with people before I do records. So like me getting cool with Jay Moss wasn't just so he can get on the song. Like, it was because I was trying to actually be cool with him, you know. And then it just so happened that I got a song for him. And just talking about Leave Me, bro, it's like I feel like again that's something everybody can relate to because it's like it's again talking about like people and being nervous of like, man, like I can put my all into this person, and you know what I'm saying, when it gets hard for me, they could leave me. Like there's a lot of people trying to be friends with me now because you know what I'm saying, I'm successful and stuff like that. But like when it's not my time anymore and I'm 40, you know what I'm saying, and I'm barely doing anything, like I'm just kind of chilling with my family, like am I gonna still have the same friends around kind of thing? And so yeah, that's one of my favorite because I feel like again, it relates to so many people, and it makes you realize like how much we need God because he's the one that never changes, and he's the one that's when I am 40, it's like he's the one that's I'm still gonna have a relationship with at the end of the day. So that's why it ends up with the I need thee at the end. So
Bro, what's up with all this dirty 40 talk, bro? Don't be talking dirty about 40, bro. I'm creeping up.
sorry.
It's the end of your life. We walking through the valley of the shadow of death.
I was gonna say he's calling you guys old. You're all pushing.
No.
You know what I mean?
Relax.
Nah.
I just turned 33. Relax. Relax.
Nah. I'm just saying, like, if I'm doing music at 40, like I'm mad singing. Like it's really not about to be bars like that at 40. Like I'm gonna be, hopefully I'm in arenas singing type and on some Toby Kurt Franklin type vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at Toby. What is he, like 57? Something like that.
Yeah. So it's not a say to that. I'm just saying like
Right.
it's kind of slowed down. So like for Toby, it's like he got the people that's been rocking with him since he was, you know what I'm saying, just leaving DC Talk. So it's like it's not really new people now that's really trying to holler at them unless they just trying to get signed to goatee, you know? So that was my point.
All right. Speaking of Toby, you got the track Like You is next with him and Torrin Wells.
Yeah.
Give us a little something about that one.
Yeah, so I think Not by Chance was like I came out and I was doing all the radio songs. I think Not by Chance was like I'm not worried about radio. And then I think in the middle of there, I was trying to find like just really trying to find who I am, you know? And I think Like You was just a natural song that happened. Like I was just talking with Torrin and, you know what I'm saying, Torrin had a couple ideas and we made that song and we put Toby on it because we thought he would kill that bridge or whatever. But it's like, it was one of those natural things. Like, I feel like before, like if you listen to my other radio songs that did well, like it kind of sounds like this is this version of Aaron Cole, and then there's a rap version of Aaron Cole. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like on this album, like it kind of all came together of like, no, like this is all who I am. Because if you listen to Leave Me and it goes into Like You, I feel like it flows, and then it ends Like You, and it goes into Cook, and it all flows together. But on Virginia Boy, like one more day is not flowing into handmade like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That still be cringing me like when I listen to that. So I think it's just all part of like growth again, like just figuring it out and figuring out, you know what I'm saying, who I am. Because I battle with, okay, I'm just a rapper. You know, I battle with, okay, I'm just a singer. You know, it's like, nah, like this all makes who I am, you know? So that's
All right. So so we did Cook. So what about Miracle?
That's my second favorite. I think just because I ain't heard somebody say Miracle in a while, which I was kind of mad because right before I dropped Miracle, Elevation and Maverick dropped that Million Little Miracles, John. Bro, it stole my thunder, bro. It was right before Miracle came. Like when I got Miracle, bro, I was so late. I was like, bro, so many people have not said Miracle in a minute. Like this is the one. Like this is it. Like it's just got like a dope vibe to it, and I feel like everybody can relate to it. Like, man, everybody has a miracle in their life. You know what I'm saying? Whether to outside people it's small or to outside people it's big. Like you have a miracle of you still being here. And so, yeah, I was kind of tight about that, but it's still like one of my favorite songs because it's just, again, going with the whole grateful theme of like where I'm at today. So yeah, Miracle kind of slept on. I still want that to go viral on TikTok. No cap.
All right. What about Bristol Lights?
Bristol Lights. So yeah, Bristol Lights is, I think I got the beat, but I got the beat like on my way home driving to Bristol. And I like, when I made it to Bristol, like there's this whole big old sign, like the Bristol sign or whatever. And it lights up at night, you know? And I was thinking about that, but the whole concept of this is like, the whole city is not like, it's small, like it's not nothing like regular cities or people rapper town, you know what I'm saying? Like New York, it's nothing like that. But like everybody just kind of like working, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I was like, it ain't pretty, but we working. It's like, it's not pretty right now, but it's gonna get pretty. Like I want to put that on my shirt. It's not pretty right now, but it's gonna get pretty, no cap. So yeah, that's just a little bit about that.
Okay, then we got Slow Down.
Yeah. So how I said it at my my listening party, I was like, I made Slow Down when I wasn't married. Now I'm married now, so I don't gotta slow down. So that's all it's about.
Simple. What about 84?
Yeah. So 84, I think it was just kind of like a bitten, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the wrestle that I had with the industry, the wrestle that I had with who I am as a person, the wrestle that I had with being a singer, being a rapper, you know, all that. And just saying like, regardless of all these little technicals, like I'm gonna just get his music, my heart, get the people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm called to reach my heart. And I said it till I'm 84. Hopefully I live longer than that, but it just sounded cool for that song. So.
No, that's dope, man. And closing out the album is Only You.
Yeah.
Featuring Jerry.
Yeah, Only You was kind of like a bonus track because it came out last year, but I think it fit with the whole album of like the whole concept of wrapping it up of like, man, really God is the reason this whole thing, you know what I'm saying, can go. And it's the gas to my engine. And so it's like, it's really only God that I need at the end of the day. So.
All right, dope, man. So one final game, and then you are free to go. And this is testing your memory of your own music. So Luke, take over from here. This is the run it back game.
All right, yeah, this is really fun for me. So I got to go dig in the crates and pull up some old lyrics.
Yeah.
And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start rhyming one of your songs, and we'll see. Like, so if you can just pick up where I leave off and just rap the rest of or at least like kind of get through the rest of the verse, that's cool. If you can't do that, at least name the song that it is and what album it's on.
Okay, bet.
All right.
Good.
All right, let's see. All right, here's the first one. Lord, you reign forever. Lord, you live forever.
Snap.
Lord, you provide forever. I'm on a long endeavor.
That's crazy. Love you, man, forever. Love you, provide forever. Yeah, one is long together. I don't know the rest of the verse, but I know it's forever on 15. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. It's crazy. It was crazy to go back. Like, I think I feel like I grew with you, you know, so I forgot you were like a teenager when you first started, you know. So like you sound like a little kid, man. It's crazy.
Bro, I cringe listening to that stuff. That's why I was like, oh snap.
All right. Let's see if you can do this one. All right, second one. These artists want my managers. These managers wanting me. I know we on our grind, but take several seats.
So I just want managers want me. I know we on our grind, but take several seats. I don't know the rest of the verse, but I know it's do what I gotta do. If I can be, yeah.
What was that on?
If I can be honest.
Yeah. All right. Now, this last one is just my favorite song of yours.
Okay.
So yeah. I think this song just goes crazy. I love this song. So this is the last one. Here we go. All I'm seeing now is King K's with no brains.
Okay.
Posing with the fake
K's. You did edit A's. All I'm seeing now is Kim K's with no brains. Dudes posing with their face with fake games. You think you want a front page, but no, you ain't. I don't know the rest of the verse again.
You can check switching lanes. I'm Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Weapons tucked like it's rush hour. No weapon.
The rush hour.
The clutch power. Yeah. That song's crazy. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Sleeper.
Yeah.
They've been sleeping on that one. Yeah, can't relate.
Yeah, and the features on that song were crazy too. Caleb and the Saga. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
They went crazy on that song.
You know what's funny, Aaron? The artists that we have on, the most difficult game is always having them say their own lyrics back to us. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I can't.
Because you have so many songs, right? It's just over time.
And those are songs that I don't perform. So like, I don't know the last time I performed 15. I don't know the last time I performed Do What I Gotta Do. And I don't think I've ever performed Can't Relate. So it's like,
you're going on tour. You might have to like sneak in like 8 bars of an interlude for something. You'd be like, yo, where my real like day one?
Yeah. I got something like that, but I think I only went back to If I Could Be Honest, and I got no choice.
Cool.
That would be crazy though. You might you'll have like that one person in the crowd. I know it.
The whole verse, right? That's the one. Yep.
All right, man. So that's it. There's only one more thing we need from you is
wait.
Here we go.
Hey, Ron. Yo, I got a question. We can't end like that. Listen, right? So when you get in cabbage, is it coleslaw?
I don't eat no coleslaw, man.
Aaron does not have a huge palette of foods. Didn't you like just try a hamburger?
Yeah, not just in 2019 though. Yeah,
that's just. How did you? All right, this is probably the most important question that we're gonna ask. How did you avoid eating a hamburger until like 3 years ago, and why? What were you afraid of?
I was just on chicken. So growing up, like my parents, like my mom wasn't like the mom that like just cooked anything or whatever. Like it wasn't like that. So it was kind of like whatever when we came home, like it was whatever we wanted type vibe. Which sounds crazy now thinking back on it, but yeah, like it was like I had basketball practice and all that stuff. So it was like my mom wasn't like chefing this whole meal. It was just like, all right, what you want? All right, throw some Jones in the, you know what I'm saying, in the oven or go get something type thing. So I just kind of stayed in my little box, which was chicken. Like that was kind of only made up meat I ate, except like breakfast I would have bacon and sausage and stuff like that. But like pause, but not I never ate hamburgers or hot dogs. I still haven't had a hot dog. I might do that on Sunday.
Get yourself a hot dog with some coleslaw. They actually go together.
I'm trying coleslaw. Coleslaw is not it.
No, it's not. That's not for me.
Nah, bro, you can't have it by yourself. KFC got the banging coleslaw. But listen, you coming through to Charlotte Friday, there's a joint called Cookout. You know to look out for Cookout, bro. You can get dogs with the chili and the slaw and the onions. It'd be whole new world. That's
Come
what
on, cut. Come
When
on.
I go to cookout, I get the chicken. When I go to cookout, I get the chicken.
with the chick, man. You
Oh God.
Oh my goodness. All right. And of course, the final thing, throw some plugs. You got your tour coming up. Anything else that you have coming or want to mention that we didn't talk about?
Boom. Go listen to the album 2 Up, 2 Down everywhere that you stream music. Come to the 2 Up, 2 Down tour. Coming to Charlotte, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Richmond. Pull up, man. It's going to be dope. You know what I'm saying? Get your tickets now. A lot of people like to wait to get their tickets, but if it's sold out, don't hit my line. So, yeah, that's it.
All right, dope, man. So did you have fun? Was this very different?
Yeah, for sure. I wish I was more prepared for the first game.
Well, you're not supposed to be prepared. Then it becomes too easy.
Nah, you're right. But I think I killed the other game, so we cool.
You did good. You did pretty good, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate your time. I know we went kind of long, but I think
we good. Like you said, it was enjoyable, so it wasn't the same. Man, when did you meet Toby Mac? So I'm good.
Yeah, I know. Are you still getting those questions?
Yeah, I'm like, I say that every interview. Go watch an interview. So appreciate y'all, man.
All right. Peace, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.